Dear students, you have learned that we can make use of the Mann Whitney U test to test the equality of two medians, or if we have a one-tailed test, we can also develop our greater than or less than relationship under the H1 between the medians of two different data sets, provided that the samples are independent. So in order to test that, we make use of the Mann Whitney U test, that is the alternative of t-test for independent samples. Now students, when we are dealing with two samples, there might be certain situations where there are many ties among the two different samples. So if your sample size is large enough, supposingly if the sample size of the first sample is greater than 20 and it is also greater than 20 for the second sample, that means N1 and N2 both are greater than 20, then how to tackle the data sets which contains the tied observations. So students, for tied observations, Mann Whitney U test mein Noether has suggested an adjustment factor to use when ties occur. But he points out that the adjustment does not make any significant difference unless a large population of observations are tied. When either N1 or N2 is greater than 20, we cannot use Mann Whitney U table. So students, in that case, when N1 and N2 are both large, however, we would be making use of the central limit theorem. According to that, our Mann Whitney U test will follow the normal distribution. So Z stands for the standard normal distribution. So using the central limit theorem, as we have observed that Mann Whitney U test would follow the standard normal distribution whose mean is 0 and standard deviation is 1. So students, to design the Z, what we are supposed to do, that we would have to subtract the mean from the U, which is the Mann Whitney U test value, and we divide it with its standard error. So students, U जो है वो आपका variable of interest है यहाँ. N1, N2 by 2 is the mean of U, whereas in the denominator, you can observe the standard error. So this particular value of Z approximately follows the standard normal distribution, provided your null hypothesis is true. Now in the equation A, Z को हमने A equation कहा, उसमें mean यानी कि expected value of T, that is N1, N2 by 2, whereas the variance of T is N1, N2 into N1 plus N2 plus 1 divided by 12. And as you have observed that by taking its positive square root, we have taken this variance in the standard error. तो जब आप variance का positive square root लेते हैं तो वो आपको देता है standard deviation. So ties may occur within the groups or across them. Ties within the groups have no effect onto the test statistic, but those across the groups has an effect. So students, this is very important fact कि अगर आपको same variable के अंदर observations में ties नजर आ रही हैं, so that would not make any difference and you can just proceed with the Mann Whitney U test. Whereas if the ties are occurring across the group, यानी दो different samples के दरमियान ties हैं, then that would be meaningful. When we use the large sample approximation, we would have to adjust the formulae under the test statistic. So students, let T be the number of ties for a given rank. Then the correction factor for ties will be this one, where N1 is the sample size for the first sample, N2 is the sample size for the second sample, and T stands for the number of ties. So students, जितनी ties आपके पास आएंगी, आप उनको sum करेंगे और उन ties के cube लेने के बाद भी आप उसका sum लेंगे and you would be calculating this particular difference. And you would have to divide it with 12 into N1 plus N2 multiplied by N1 plus N2 minus 1. So students, this is the correction factor for ties that you would have to include under Z once you have significant ties across the two variables. So students, ये करने के बाद आपको जो रेडिकल ऑफ द इक्वेशन था ए का, यानी कि जो कि डिनोमिनेटर था, उसमें यू हैव मेड दीज चेंजेस और आपका करेक्शन फैक्टर इंक्लूड करने के बाद your Z would take this form. So you would be using this formula when N1 and N2 are both of them are greater than 20 and there are certain significant ties across the groups. So in this particular situation, students, you cannot apply the Mann Whitney U test due to the fact that you may not be giving or you may not be provided with the tabulated value, critical value for the Mann Whitney U test. So in that case, you would have to make use of this Z test when there are certain types of ties across the groups.